Just the ability that we can ask you for insights and for wisdom, and we pray that you will continue to do that even in this situation. So we do want to give you thanks.
Thank you, sir. So, just so everybody's aware, these community comments, not community questions. So we go over this every meeting. I just want to stress again, it is community comments. So, if you have any comments you would like to make at this point, the community,
I do.
is there?
Regarding the investigation report, I just have a comment. It appeared to me that it was more of a prosecution defense report, not really an investigation. I didn't see any benefit to the fire district at all from this, or to the community for the cost of all this money that was spent on it. So I have real concerns about why this investigation was done, since the fire department isn't really being prosecuted for anything. And the fact that the fire department owns the rights to that document in the defense of it, that unless everyone who participated reimburses the fire department, that should not be able to be used in anyone's future prosecution if that ever comes to fruition. So that's my comment about the investigation, and I thought it was done inadequately. And I stand with the state audit report 100%.
Anyone else?
I have a brief comment about the report also. I thought it was pretty inadequate. I didn't see that the people who were interviewed were under oath. They didn't ask questions on the other side to verify whether or not their answers were correct. And also, they appeared to have interviewed 4 volunteer firefighters. I have asked repeatedly in writing, in email, and verbally at these meetings for the names of the volunteer firefighters, and I've always been told you can't have those names. And in fact, at one meeting, I think Buck, you stated that you couldn't really remember how many, but there was somewhere between 10 and 15 volunteer firefighters, but in that report, there were only 4 listed. That's my comment.
But can we please close the door so people can hear? Once again, it's hard to hear people talking.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to keep the noise down in the crowd as well.
Pardon?
We're gonna have to keep the noise down in the crowd as well. We can't sit there ruffling papers and then blame it on us. So, we deal with this every meeting. So, we can close the door part way. That's it. I don't want it too low, somebody has to come in. Any other comments? Pete?
It appears that whatever it was, whether it was investigation or whatever it was not current. It looked like it was kind of old.
Is that it?
And I have another comment, Buck. I don't appreciate being flipped off when I go up and pick up papers from the members of this in this community right now. Very unprofessional.
Like I said, this is comment section.
I think it was a comment. I didn't think she asked a question.
No, I'm good. I just want
Exactly.
to comment.
Okay, so one at a time,
Comment.
So, anybody else have anything?
You couldn't hear what he said.
Well,
Just that comment,
Okay.
hers were.
Okay, just wanted to.
so,
Thank you.
okay, so, the meeting's up here. Thank you. No other comments? We're gonna close community comments. We're gonna move on with our meeting. Do you have any comments? Good. All right. So, we'll move on to our consent agenda. I don't have any questions about the minutes. I make a motion to accept the minutes from our April meeting.
I second.
All in favor? Aye. So, vouchers. Any questions? I make a motion to approve vouchers 80 through 95.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're approving vouchers in total of $44,335.86. All right, so, with that being said, we'll be going into an executive session for 25 minutes. For RCW 4230-110G, to evaluate the qualifications of an applicant for public employment or to review the performance of a public employee. It will last 25 minutes. If it's gonna take longer, I will let you know. Same as if it takes less, but go into executive at 2:11. Be back over 2:36, River. Okay, old business, investigation. So, investigation speaks for itself. Reports out. Don't know what else to say. The auditor recommended their findings be investigated. So an attorney was hired to investigate it. there's your findings. It's all in the auditor's report, it's all in the investigative report. So, that's where the investigation is. So, moving on, new business. We have a commissioner position open. Commissioner Pays resigned.
I would like
We had a couple of applicants, and we looked at them both, because we only had two.
Can you state who they are before you say who you chose?
We had Mrs. Edzero and Ms. Compton. So, that's who we have.
Thank you.
Cindy Compton for the position of commissioner.
Okay, can we keep the noise down?
You leave, if you don't want to.
Are you, the motion was for Cinda?
With all that experience, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm out, Mark's got more experience, hands down.
Yep.
Second, all in favor?
Why?
Okay, stop,
Let me.
stop,
I'm
yes.
tired, you guys.
We have
Let's take
asked
that. We
you
see the
to-
auditor's report, we've read it, nothing changed.
Tops.
Okay, here we go again.
Just-
For what? Asking
Because you act like a juvenile in here, Debbie,
You're
just
the
stop.
one not addressing things that you should be addressing. You're not appointing the most qualified person.
No,
That's
it
right. That's the problem. How can you
How
report
is
so many
Cindy
lies?
qualified?
I've known her since she was born. There's a lot of lies in there.
Okay, stop, all right?
Fine.
We've asked, every friggin' meeting, we ask you to stop.
Yeah, well, I ask you to step down every single meeting too.
And when people step down, you cuss them out, Debbie, so there,
You're not
thank you.
afraid? Are you afraid?
Go.
So, you've already closed the application
Yeah.
process when today's the date. Technically, you didn't put a time on there, so really you should
We
be
don't-
accepting applications till 11:59:59, because you only put a date.
So to an appointed commissioner, it is up to these two commissioners. If there's two commissioners left, they have the right, they have 90 days to appoint somebody new for that position.
No, that I understand.
So,
It's
and
the
we can do
app-
that at any
You're not
time.
gonna accept any more
No,
applications,
we can
even
do
though
that
you
at
said
any time
through
we
today.
wish.
Do you, when do you go by qualifications for that position? I would like to know that. There's gotta be.
We're not,
some-
this is not question and answer time.
Who is it,
Okay,
you guys?
so
They
you
answered the
say,
effing questions already.
you say the auditor's report requested you to do an investigation. The auditor's report also told you to file with the police department
Yes.
charges against the chief. Did you follow that also?
Had to get an investigation done first to see if there was any reason. So,
Of course it's not.
That's not what it stated.
okay,
There's no reason.
that, everybody's opinion, everybody can read it, and everybody can read the newspaper large and see
It's
something.
word
So-
for word, you turn it over for
It's
Broken down.
criminal investigation.
black and white in there telling you to prosecute.
Yeah, I second your
If you
motion.
send someone in there, you know what? That person will be recalled too.
This is called racketeering, by the way, by putting
That's
her in
right.
there.
Racketeering. If you don't,
Okay.
look at the
And I
art.
think,
Go.
I think that the law enforcement's really gonna love
Like
this.
Maggie said.
Be very
you
careful
went up
with
and you can't get
threats.
involved. You can't get.
Okay,
No, 'cause
I made a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Why was I not interviewed?
Meeting adjourned.
Why was I not interviewed?
Sit there, you want
Meeting's
to how
adjourned.
many years?
We don't have
Did
to
you
have a sit-down
interview
interview. We don't,
You don't have to do nothing.
Conference?
We're out there. We didn't even get
So
saved.
the community has no say whatsoever. Even though we vote new people in, the community had no say in who you selected. You take no community advice on your selection. Even though we're in charge of voting you in and voting you out, but you don't give any community member a say in who you select.
so, have you in the past, I'm gonna ask you that, have you in the past had a say in who they selected when somebody stepped down?
Yes,
Really?
Yes,
Who did you
when-
ask to Terry would step
when-
down?
when,
Let the truth be told, man.
yes, we did. We had to replace the commissioner once
Yes.
before when he moved from Beeville to Arizona.
Yep,
And we did. That was open to anybody's comments. We did have a set time for applications, and it was once that was closed, the meeting was held. That is true, and that is a true statement. But at that time, we had no one show up. So no one was here to do community comment. Even by state law, it has to be open for community comment. So I have been researching this ever since John stepped down. And it does.
Yep.
The community does have they don't have a say who you two vote on.
We have
That is
not,
your decision, but there is community comment on filling a commissioner position. That is a point of order.
That's not good.
was the commissioner's seat on the agenda today?
Well, it looks like.
Was
it's
it on the
paper.
agenda? Was it on the agenda you're looking at? I'm asking you that right now.
You're not, that is
You're
not
missing the
comment.
point.
The comment was not,
Mike, everything
You're gonna have to
we
look
have
at the law,
done has been
Mike.
through the attorney, Mike, so stop, all right?
no.
Nope.
No, because your
Maybe
attorney, you didn't even do what
It's not your
the
attorney,
state
it's the
auditor.
fire district's attorney, because we paid the bill.
That's
I
right.
hear ya.
We paid the bill, so it's not your attorney, it's our
Our
attorney.
And I paid that bill as
Hours.
well. I paid that
Out
bill
of
as
your
well.
pocket?
So you only get a
Out of
say,
your
but
pocket.
nobody else in the district does?
Pardon?
So you're saying because you help pay it, then nobody else in the district has a part of it? Every person has a part of
No,
it.
that's what you're saying, Mike. You're saying that what you and your group say, that's the only thing
No,
about it.
no, no. I'm not saying group. I'm saying anybody
No,
that's fire
meeting's
district.
meeting's over.
Well, since there wasn't a verbal vote, I take it the position is not filled? No, you did first, you did
First
second.
and second, all in favor.
You didn't do an all in favor.
Yeah, I did.
No,
Yeah, I
That's
did.
on video.
it's on video.